Hello and welcome back to Crypto Mischief. You know what? I'm having a great day here in Crypto Land, and it's even better now because I get to announce the winners of last week's $2,500 giveaway that we did here on the channel with the guys from YSL.io. So if you're into that, by that I mean giveaways and potentially life-changing calls on killer projects, then subscribe. So yeah, the plan for today is to first share the lucky winners, and then we're going to talk about the new token xYSL and how you can get your hands on it first at a better price. The ILO, the initial liquidity offering on UNICRYPT, the airdrop of xYSL, and the chance of a token swap for YSL into the third token xYSL. They're all there. This has massive, massive potential to moon hard. I'll explain why I think so in this video. Everything's time-stamped. If you're too busy and just want to get whitelisted for the ILO or for the token swap, then you can check there. But yeah, I'm bullish. Let me tell you something. All three of these options we have here to get our hands on xYSL before it's tradable on the DEX should be able to make some pretty nice profits. Or, if you're a hodler, it means you'll get more coins than you would if you got it afterwards. So it's good news. It's good news. It's good news. It's a plus plus. It's a win-win. That's what we're talking about. So first, the results of the giveaway. We had 1,989 entries, which is phenomenal for just a week. Here's a list of the winners. There were 25 winners. Each of you won $100 of sYSL tokens. It will already be in your wallet. Here's the list. I'll also forward the list into my Telegram after publishing this video. There were a good number of winners from my own Telegram, which makes me delighted to see. My Telegram link is in the description, by the way. It's free to join, and you may just get a good call or two out of it from me or from some of the other guys in there. There's a lot of experience in there, and gals. Enjoy the $100 of sYSL token, and possibly consider holding it for what is to come. The platform is a formidable project with a whole lot more in the bag. Let me know in the comments if you won. Of course, all of YSL's links are also in my description of this video. Now, before I get into everything you need to know about xYSL, let me just remind you that I have a whole playlist of YSL, the whole farm, the whole ecosystem up above my head. What you need to know most is that it launches on September the 13th. It's a next level auto compound farm and vault system. That means you can put in certain single assets and LP tokens and auto-compound them, or as YSL says, optimize and amplify for up to 365 APY boost from what you get in such farms as PancakeSwap. It's going to be brilliant, and for sure will be my new printer on the Binance Smart Chain. If you've been following me for a while and went in with me, not financial advice, by the way, manage your own risk here, guys. I'm here to educate and entertain. But if you did grab some sYSL from the price discovery phase, essentially what was the pre-sale, well then we are sitting 350% up from the release to today. Here's a very tasty chart, and at 3.5 million market cap, I can tell you so far that YSL has performed fantastically. And if we compare it to something like Auto Farm on the Binance Smart Chain, another auto compounding yield farm, which has dumped a lot from its all-time high, but today still has a market cap of 18 million. Well, that's a 22x away from where sYSL token is at the moment. And all signs point to YSL getting there. So let's get into xYSL token and how to get whitelisted for this ILO. So it's a deflationary token. Well, actually, it's an extremely deflationary token. Like and subscribe. For anyone new here, deflationary token basics are this. Start by minting a large number of tokens and center the tokenomics of the project around buying said tokens from the market and burning them, sending the tokens to a dead wallet address that no one can ever access. This slowly but steadily reduces the supply in the market. As basic economics dictate, this causes an increase in price and it benefits all existing holders. So we all know famous deflationary tokens such as Safemoon, FEG, Everrise. Now, I'm sure you've also noticed that the hype around these tokens has faded since earlier in this year when they were all hyped and frankly turning simple investors into stinking millionaires. The deflationary mechanics worked, and then they didn't work. And none have been able to recover from the great crypto crash of May 2021. Taking a quick look at their charts shows why. They are down in market cap, down in volume, and down in social media trends. Today, the 1st of September 2021, despite the continuous burn of Safemoon tokens and general sentiment in the crypto markets taking a positive turn, Bitcoin to the moon, the price of Safemoon has fallen and continues to fall, approximately 66% down from its all-time high, where I probably bought it. So what's the problem here? And how have YSL fixed this problem? Let me explain. Enter xYSL. So while some aspects of xYSL are similar, like burn, xYSL will have a 10% burn. It is vastly different to other tokens. Like the total supply, there will only be 100,000 xYSL compared to the trillions that Safemoon boasts. And, most importantly, xYSL is designed to slot into the existing YSL ecosystem to complement the other tokens and help support the protocol. It's like YSL was a beautiful puzzle with one piece missing, and that piece has just been added. So this 10% fee of buying, selling, or transferring xYSL works like this. 5% is burned and taken out of circulation. 2.5% to the YSL BUSD locked liquidity, which helps support the farm. It's essential to the farm, actually. If you don't know about the locked liquidity, you need to find out a little bit about that in their docs or their mediums, links in the description. Another 2.5% go to the team to aid in further development and marketing of the project. So that there is the first unique twist that I've noticed. The 2.5% burn is not going to pairing the liquidity of xYSL, kind of like how Safemoon gets sold and it makes liquidity for Safemoon, but this isn't doing that. It's going to the locked liquidity of the YSL BUSD pool. Don't forget now that the reward token for YSL farm is sYSL. The value of sYSL is pegged to the value of the locked liquidity. So the trading volume of xYSL is actually pushing up the price of the reward token sYSL. As I mentioned before, the pitfalls of tokens such as Safemoon are that its volume gets low and it stops burning. Well, listen to this. Where other projects rely on trading volume to ensure their tokens are being bought back and burned, we've designed xYSL to still function independent of market activity. This is accomplished by using some of the BUSD collecting fees from YSL.io. There are automatic fees charged every hour for anyone using YSL vaults for auto-compounding, optimizing, and amplifying. Don't worry, that doesn't come out of the pair that you've put in, it comes out of the yield that you're earning. Anyways, it's 15%, and this means that even if not a single xYSL trade is made, even if the market takes a turn for the worse and it turns into a bear market and investors move their funds into stablecoins, the funds investors have staked in the vaults will ensure that xYSL is constantly being bought and burned every hour. It's a perfect circular system. I love it. I love it when something comes together. Try imagine this. You can stake your cake in the vault for huge APY. By doing that, the xYSL token you also hold starts getting bought by that 15% fee on the yield that you're earning. As the xYSL is bought, it burns, sending 2.5% of that burn into the locked liquidity of YSL and BUSD, which then factors the price of your reward token for your cake, which you get paid in sYSL. Unbelievable stuff. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing here, but it's a brilliant ecosystem. Now, one worry is, of course, that people may want to dump xYSL. So to incentivize people to hold it, xYSL has also been included in the liquidity mining rewards program, which also begins on the 13th of September when the vaults go live. I don't know if xYSL will be out by then, but once it is out, it will be included in this list that I have put up there. There are a total of 400 sYSL being minted daily in the reward program. Investors who stake xYSL in the single xYSL vault on YSL.io will receive a portion of 50 sYSL a day, depending on their total lot value of that token. And there will be no 10% tax on putting it into that liquidity mining and taking it out, okay? The tax on xYSL is only on buying, selling, and sending to another wallet, not going in. All right, I know, it sounds amazing, and I want some too. So let's get some. How to get the token before it's listed. These are 3 ways to do it. So the first way to receive this token is to get it in an airdrop. On a yet undefined date, a snapshot of all sYSL holders will be taken, excluding the founders' wallets. These holders will be entitled to a portion of 20,000 xYSL in the airdrop, based on the amount of tokens they hold in their wallets during the snapshot. Very good to see. But the tokens received in the airdrop will be locked linearly for 1,500 days, which means that day by day, block by block, they are unlocked to you, not all at once. So remember that, you won't get your hands on them straight away. Sooner than that, you can do the straight swap, I would be calling it. It's sYSL to xYSL swap. For current sYSL holders, this will be one of the only 2 chances to purchase xYSL without getting the 10% trading fee. 20% of the total supply of xYSL will be available at the price of $40 each for interested investors who'd like to swap their sYSL into it. You can do this from the 1st of September, today, and it will run for 10 days until the 10th of September. There is no minimum or maximum limit to the amount of sYSL that can be swapped in this event. So the xYSL will be swapped on a first come, first term basis. At the end of the event, any unswapped xYSL will be burnt. Now, how does this work? You need to contact one person to do this. You head on over to the Telegram channel of YSL.io, link in the description, and you ask to speak to Simran Dilon. There, you can see here, his Telegram name is there, at @st_YSL. You need to begin the process with him. A quick Twitter search for Simran Dilon will turn up this Twitter page where you can see very clearly here that Simran is the co-founder of YSL.io. So that's who you are sending your tokens to for the swap. And don't forget that YSL does have 1 audit already, which it passed with flying colors from Solidity Finance, and plans to apply for 5 audits in total. One point of note that I did notice that is not here that I did see in the Telegram, on the swap part, the direct swap for your sYSL into xYSL, is that when you send the sYSL to Simran and receive the xYSL in return, that sYSL that you send does get burned, okay? Just to make that clear. You must come to an agreement with him in a personal message. Do note that any and all sYSL sent to his wallet address without talking to him first about what's happening will be sent back to you, missing 1 sYSL token. So don't send him tokens without talking to him. Once confirmed, you will send to this wallet address in their medium. Note, remember, the only wallet address your sYSL should be sent to is the one above. If the person you're in contact with asks you to send funds to any other address, it's a scam. The third way to get xYSL token will be the ILO. This will be your final way of purchasing xYSL without incurring the 10% trading fee. Another 20% of the total supply of xYSL, 20,000 tokens, will be available for any interested investors via an ILO with UNICRYPT, a very popular ILO site, at the price of 40 BUSD per xYSL. There is no minimum purchase amount required for this one too, but they'll be limiting investors to a maximum of 4,000 BUSD each, $4,000 each. This is in order to ensure that everyone has a fair chance. The ILO is being used to begin the locked liquidity for xYSL, to build liquidity for it. So that's what they're doing with the funds. 50% of the BUSD raised from the ILO will be paired with the 10% total of the xYSL supply. They're going to lock it for 226 years in UNICRYPT. Very good. Now, the one important thing about the ILO you need to understand is if you want to get into this one, this would be the third way, then you need to complete the whitelist to get hold of these tokens. So I want to get whitelisted for the UNICRYPT. I might just swap right now with Simran because it is doable right now, which means if I do want the token at the moment, then I can get it right now as I want. If I do wait for the UNICRYPT and then I'm too late or I'm busy on that day, then I might miss out. See here, registering for the whitelist, we will click this link here. It has linked up here to my Gmail address automatically, and then I will go through my different parts. So it's asked me for my Twitter handle, and I need to follow YSL on Twitter. It's asked me for my Medium. I link my Medium and my Twitter to my Gmail actually, so it's pretty easy to set that up, and follow their Medium. And follow both their Telegrams, their chat, and their announcement channel. And I've done that. I can confirm this, I can confirm that, and then I will go next. The next page is for getting ready for the ILO round on UNICRYPT. So you will have to they ask you some simple questions. Are you interested in purchasing? Yes, I am. How much BUSD would you look to invest? So say I would put $1,000. I'm not sure how much I will invest, but I just put that. I'm sure they're trying to gauge the interest of people in this, okay? And then I would put down what is my address. So make sure you use the wallet address that you are going to use when you buy it. Of course, obviously, yeah. And then we would submit. And now it has been applied. So that is how you apply to get into the UNICRYPT ILO. I am tempted to sell some of my bags of other deflationary coins that I have just not recovered and buy the sYSL with them, and then use that to grab some xYSL, or maybe turn it into BUSD and buy it on UNICRYPT. I'm not sure, but I have not made up my mind yet. Thanks very much for tuning in today. Hit up the comments with any questions, and congratulations to the winners of the $2,500 bounty. Don't get wrecked.